Don't you know I'm pumped up my kicks, ho? Night City, you know I'm at back, baby. She don't got no customer, though. In the love of clubbing, baby. That's just how it goes, though. I don't need a sofa. Somebody I used to know. Video game half-mask. She just want the black flag. I just gotta sweat her. That just be the weather. Skinny lover, baby. She a blondie. That's just new slang for them tightrope mommies. Yeah, that's right. Don't mess it up. That's the move, girl. Don't mess it up. That's my groove, girl. The less I know, the better. Baby girl, I rip tight. When I start sleeping on the floor, when I get hot. 10,000 opioids. 10,000 in a row. Boy, baby, what you want? Money and the chemicals. Electric love.
Hello, how you guys doing? Hey, it's Willy P streams, Willy P reacts, Willy P 417 on TikTok and YouTube, one Willy P 417 on Twitch. We're gonna go ahead and get back into this, man. I've been kind of slacking a little bit, but I'm back on it. So here we go. I'm gonna press some out for y'all. This one is Andrew Tate shows no mercy in sparring. New footage. Are you guys ready for that? You know? Are you guys ready? We'll see what happens. Hold up here.
Warriors. 1 week out from the Misfits, bout this dude fly to Dubai and I'll get this clout. We got Tate fighting.
Hold on, guys. We're gonna watch this thing. No. Alright, cool.
Who's gonna get knocked out? I'll be wings, kings, watch out for when the vlog's out. Like the video. I was like, what? Most people don't know that I have actually got bars. And thanks for all the love you give me on my new tune links down below. Let's get.
Yeah, like the video, throw it a follow, throw it a subscribe. This is Sean Jones, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, Sean Jones. If you guys want, throw a subscribe, throw a view, throw a like, throw a comment. But let's go ahead and
get to the video. So we've got Andrew Tate fighting Chase the Moor next week in Dubai for the Misfits Christmas event.
And honestly, I don't really know how to feel about this fight, guys. I don't really know what's gonna happen. I don't really know who. I really don't. I really think that the younger guy has got some spunk in him. Like, he might be the guy to put Andrew Tate under. So, but I know that Andrew Tate's also got power too, and he's got skill, you know.
I'm doing a vlog. It's going to cost me so much money, but I'm doing it for you guys to give you some entertaining content. So if you do like this content, please show support and help me to get to 300,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're almost there. Okay.
Throw him a subscribe, guys.
Sure. Let's go. In this video, I've compiled together some of Andrew Tate's sparring footage, and I'll be honest, guys, he looks really good. He looks sharp as an axe, and not one of those blunt axes that sits in your shed. I'm talking about an actual sharpened axe. A lot of people like
to not like a dull axe, like a sharp axe.
Hate on Tate and hate on his skills, but if you know anything about fighting whatsoever, for someone who was a lifetime kickboxer, his boxing is looking pretty sharp these days. And it seemed like, based on my last video covering the Tate press conference, a lot of people don't know who this Chase the Moor is, so I've done some really intricate, deep research for you to tell you who this guy is. Chase the Moor is an American reality TV personality, actor, and crossover boxer. So he was in a Netflix show called Too Hot to Handle. Right, so first off, we've got Tate sparring this guy. I don't know who he is. I think he's just like an entrepreneur just getting into boxing, and then we'll be ramping up the sparring footage as the video goes. So let's just take a look at how Tate was looking a few weeks ago, and I've got to mute this because it's copyrighted music. This guy's 6'5", 93 kilograms, learning boxing the hard way. Andrew Tate with that patented karate-esque stance. He's very side on. He can change styles fluidly as well. Very difficult to hit. That was a really good combination. Overhand right into the uppercut, lead hand. And this is just Tate going easy on the guy. He got caught with a jab there. Tate nods that he got caught. But look, boxing and not getting caught, it's kind of like trying to jump into water and not getting wet. So he's always going to get caught. And that's one thing you notice is people always point out, oh, you got caught with a jab there. Yeah, of course he did. He's boxing. That was a nice lead, jumping left hook. Tate does that a lot. He likes to really jump in with his punches. And some boxing experts may say that that's not a good thing because you can get caught. But what Tate does is he stays out of range. So he hits you with long shots, out of range. Then next minute, out of nowhere, like a cobra, feints to the body, goes upstairs to the head with that lead left hook. Let's see Tate on some pads. A little bit of music on this. Turn down a little bit. Tate's been doing a lot of pad work, like a crazy amount. Looks sharp, man. Very smooth. So Tristan posted this, and it was on Tate's 39:30. He did a 39-minute round on the pads.
39-minute round for Andrew's birthday. 3, 2, 1. So as you know, and 39 years old today.
39.
He's
doing normal pad work where you do 3-minute intervals with 1 minute break. Andrew's going to do a solid 39-minute round on the pad.
That's actually crazy.
It looks easy. You've never boxed them. And we're all going to stand around talking shit the whole time. Sorry, Andrew. If we give it the thumbs up power. How are you inspired? We've been like supervisors. It's impossible. Impossible. Look, I'm even gonna do it. Exactly. Possibly tired now.
You need to keep up shit talking like that. I think that's more of a challenge.
Now, some people might say, like, oh yeah, but he's only tapping the pads. But still, it's 39 minutes.
Yeah, but you have to tap the pads. I mean, you have to try and get some sort of like that doesn't like people talking shit just shouldn't even matter to Andrew, especially if he's actually really taking it serious. Like you just like you can't listen to critics because they don't mean shit.
Now more power. There you go.
Well, and he has to get himself to where like he knows that that's his motion, that's his flow.
Shout out to Warren Spencer and Sam right there. Going to be linking up with the boys when we get to Dubai. Now, Chase Moore has had a lot to say about Andrew Tate's cardio. He's saying because Tate chose 6 rounds instead of 10 rounds, Tate must have a cardio issue. He really hasn't. Tate is in friggin' crazy shape. You'll see in a minute. He's always been training pretty much daily, doing daily pad work and lifting weights, even before this fight was announced. And now he's training twice a day. The guy is crazy, crazy fit. So I thought to show you this. It's quite funny. Chase Moore turned up at Andrew Tate's gym that he's been training at, and Tristan Tate basically kicked him out.
I'm actually polite to leave because I'm it's not your town. The owner of the gym is going to come by this way. I'm going to be angry. Oh, he does. Go find across the train. Yeah, fine. Hey, listen. Here you come.
It's so funny that these guys, these Tate brothers, are so threatened by me that they have to go out of their way during an event to kick me out of a boxing gym. It's actually jokes. Like, obviously, I just do what the media team tells me to do, and I go to the gyms that they tell me to go to, and I had clearance to be in this gym. And imagine, they've gone out of their way during a match that was happening to come upstairs into a hotel gym and ask me to leave just because Andrew Turner's there, and this is apparently a city. What a joke. I'm going to dispatch this man, and that's going to be that. So, hope they enjoyed the
Well, duh, they don't want you in the same gym as him. They don't want you to be able to see what he's training for.
little moment of asking me to leave a gym.
Well, you need to fire your media team then, don't you? Why would they not research where Andrew Tate is training before telling you to go to that gym? And yet Tate's been training in that gym for like 8 to 10 weeks. Even UFC opponents don't train in the same gym on the build-up to the fight, or boxing opponents.
That doesn't make any sense.
First come, first served. Get your ass out of there. Right now we have footage inside Tate's fight camp. They only show you what they want to show you. So Chase's criticism during the press conference was that Tate is only sparring people who are 5'7", 5'8". You best believe that Andrew is sparring big opponents. It's fight prep 101. If you're going up against a big opponent, you have big sparring partners to emulate their style.
Yep, you'll peek at the end.
Got a little bit of footage here. So it looks like he's sparring Luke Barnett there, who's a big geezer himself, and Luke's got a very long reach. However, look how hard Tate is to hit, even when he's backing up. So this is week 2 of Tate's fight camp, and they show the footage of when they first fought in MMA years ago. The young Andrew Tate.
However,
Look at Tate striking. Another sprawl. Good sprawl. Very good sprawl. Let's get into the sparring. Good inside work. You know, that guy had some decent success there. I feel like that's how you've got to spar Andrew if you want success. You've just got to be in his face. Don't give him any room to breathe. However, that is a lot easier said than done. So watching slow motion here. Throws the left hook. The kid stays on Tate. Tate misses the uppercut. Goes for the uppercut again. Staying on him. Tate's still got good head movement though in the pocket. Misses those 2 shots, but just doesn't let Tate breathe. Tate's good on the outside. He's good on the inside. It's kind of hard to really get him anywhere. Okay. That was nice. Andrew throws this 1-2 against Luke in a little bit like of an offbeat rhythm. Don't think Luke was expecting that punch, jab, and then right hand. That was nice. Pressure on him. Body shots.
Yeah, he's like really, he's really putting in a little bit of work, man.
Body again. That left hook to the body.
I really think he might actually be able to, I think he might beat this kid, maybe.
Nasty. That was nice. Tate through.
Like I said, that's the only thing about boxing is that it's so unpredictable. Like, it's with any fighting, it's unpredictable. Like, man, all it takes is that one punch, you know? So
like 3-4 punches all with the same hand there, maybe more. Thinks the jab, jab, right hand, jab, jab, left hook again, and then dips down, goes body, pitter-patter up top, then goes to the body again. You don't see that too much. Double jab, double left hook, jab again, pitter-patter, hard shot to the body. Tate's really good at changing the tempo, changing the rhythm, changing the pace, changing the distance. I think he's a lot harder to read than most people think. So this is Tate and his coach analysing their own footage. And I know that everyone does this, but I mean, I love that shot right there. The guy is dialed in. He's locked in. You guys call it glazing, but I just call it as I see it. I think the only people who say it's glazing are the Tate.
I know, but that's kind of like weird though. Like, why would they have to videotape you analyzing your footage? Like, why wouldn't you just be doing that?
Out there. You can scroll back on my channel when I had 1,000 subscribers. I've always liked the guy. Don't come to my channel and go, it's right. I'm disappointed in you. Supporting Tate. And this next
supporting Tate. I like Tate.
segment gives you an insight into Tate.
I also like the Chase Demore kid. I just think that he's almost a little too cocky, especially, but I never seen any fights with him in it. So it's like one of those things where he does have the mysterious factor working for him. Like, for sure.
I'll let the video play.
When everyone else is happy just to go for dinner and go drink and sit around girls, you have to feel something inside you that makes you unhappy. And the only way to make it go away is fighting. There's no logical reason to do this sport. There's no reason when you start off to be risking your life for pennies. There's no reason to train so hard. It's difficult. Your enemy never has mercy on you. Never expect mercy. Never expect pity. Never use excuses. It doesn't matter if you're angry. It doesn't matter if you're sad. It doesn't matter if you had a bad day. It doesn't matter if you have a cold. When it's on, it's on. And they're going to do their very best to destroy you. Never expect core from an adversary. Life is not how hard you can hit. It's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. It's how much you can take and keep moving forward.
Tell me that doesn't get you fired up. Come on, like, if you're able to see past the polarizing nature of Tate, he has really good life advice. Does that mean you've got to agree with him on everything he says? Of course not. This is Sean Jones' 10-second life advice right here. You take snippets of information from different people, and you compile it all together and funnel that information through you, your life, your personality, and implement it in your own manner. If I like what Tate's saying, it doesn't mean that I've now got to emulate Tate. I just like this little nugget that he said. Oh, and I like that little nugget that he said. Oh, and then this other person, I like what he said. I'm still me, but I'm using these snippets of advice.
Yeah. I mean, to a degree. I mean, as long as you're not letting it change, like, you as a core person, you're able to believe differently because of what you're shown, or like, oh, I like that, I agree with that, but you don't agree with everything. Like, it's not like, I mean, that's just real life. I mean, every person does it, every human does it. Like,
to propel me life forward. So we're doing some body sparring now. Look how hard Tate goes with the body sparring as well. It's nasty. He's mean with it. Just relentless. Look at that. Good distance management there. Oh, that's crazy. Watch that again. So he goes bang, bang, dips out the way, bang, bang. Just relentless, changes the angle. I know for the boxing experts out there, this might not be super clean and perfect fundamentals, but he was never a boxer. However, he knows what he's doing. And then watch, bang on the shoulder, slips, takes that angle, gets him in the body. Look, just nasty. Bad intentions. Bum, 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 bum.
yeah, no, he's right, though.
Now, I don't think they were professional boxers who he was sparring there, and that's why they were just going to the body, so Tate was still able to get some hard, grueling work in there, but without hurting his opponents. But Tate's being pretty vocal about the fact that he will just spar anybody. He has his camp, and it's a very structured camp, and he's doing exactly what his coach is telling him. But also, a lot of influencers, YouTubers, they're all coming into the mix, and Tate's just letting anyone get rounds in, because he's just trying to get as much work done as possible. Is it potentially overtraining? I don't, maybe so. Only Tate knows that, but we can only go off we see. The guy looks good. Now, this next clip, tell me this is not commitment to the craft.
I think he does look good, dude. I think he's, like, doing a really good job. Like, I mean, if you really take into account, like, who Tate is, and like the fact that I'm pretty sure he's been off for 5 years, like, you have to always take that into account when looking at any it's like Phillip Rivers, for instance. Like, Phillip Rivers just came back to the Colts, right? After a 5-year, like, basically hiatus, I'd call it right now. Really, he was just, coaching little league or middle school or high school ball. But you kind of seen on Sunday that he was a little bit rusty, but he's doing all right. But that's where you have to look at, like, does time mess up your ability, But dude, we'll see when they link up and it's actually wartime.
There's nothing more disgusting to God than wasted time. You can sit around and say, we're on a jet, we're traveling, we're on tired. You can always do something. And it's not just about the physical aspect of it, it's the mental aspect of never wasting time. Every single spare second you have, you use efficiently. We reached 37,000 feet on our way to Dubai. Master Amir was here, so I said, let's do some hope it's not too easy, I hope it's a war. I can't sleep at night because I'm so excited to finally get in there and fight.
No one like him, no one like it. Literally, non-stop, 2 times a day. You with us all the time, you know how it goes. Hard, third time a day sometimes. At night, in the morning, anytime to do something extra, we do it. He's looking sharp, like a Japanese blade. More sharp stuff, better, faster, harder. His power is ridiculous. Seek and destroy. Strong stuff.
Right now, guys, I don't want to glaze, but doing pads on your private jet is pretty gangster, isn't it? That's pretty cool. Is Chase the more doing pads on his private jet? Probably not. So this next clip is Luke giving an insight into Tate's fight camp and the phases that they went through and how fit Tate is and what they're currently working on.
The reality of fight camp is Andrew's already in, like, top tier shape, so he's already at the end of fight camp. So he's now just got to sustain where he's at. But the problem is, he has some Bosnian psycho training him who just screams it and shouts at him, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard. And he knows no other way. It's like a very old school approach. We do something called triphasic training. So the average fight camp is 12 weeks to make it easy. You have 3 phases that last 4 weeks each. Your first phase will be a power phase, where you're trying to build strength and power and that knockout. So you're a bit sluggish, you're a bit slow, you're normally a bit fat, and you do a little bit of running to get in shape. Then you move from the first phase of power into the second phase, which is athleticism. So like a lot of jumping, a lot of movement, a lot of being able to convert power into speed. And then the last phase is a lot of mental and then a lot of speed. And you just go from day 1 to day 500, doesn't matter what it is at the end, go hard or go home. It's working.
Yeah, dude, he's shown that he's really, really working the power, and I really don't think he's lost anything. And, like, he was a kickboxer, so, I mean, you have to learn some sort of boxing when you're kickboxing. It's not just your feet, so.
Now, a lot of you subscribers who fight understand that when you're doing heavy bag work, you can kind of take it easy, but if you've got someone shouting at you and telling you what to do, it's brutal.
There's about 65 fighters here, one of which is a real fighter.
Shout out to Warren Spencer. So Tate invited like 65 people to come down and do some sparring with him, once again, just to get more rounds in outside of his regular scheduled fight.
And that's, like, a really smart idea, because the only thing that you have to worry about that is like, the only bad thing about shit leading up to a camp is that if you get injured, if you or your opponent get injured with the people that they're training with, that's why most people try to take it, like, a little bit safe but hard at the same time.
training. Warren is fighting Tony Ferguson from the UFC, and a lot of people aren't aware of how good Warren is at boxing. When he had the most eyeballs on him, he was in an MMA fight with Dylan Dennis, and of course lost that fight because Warren's a boxer, doesn't do MMA. Dylan Dennis took him down, choked him out. So that was the majority of people's introduction to Warren, and they just see him as, oh, you mean the guy who got choked out by Dylan Dennis? Trust me, guys, I'm a massive Tony Ferguson fan, but I'm really siding with Warren in this fight to beat Tony Ferguson. I mean, regardless, I don't really want to see either of them lose. I'm just saying, I think a lot of people are underestimating Warren coming into this fight. Anyway, let's watch.
Don't know what we're doing. We're going to have a lot of sparring, but I think we might get like 2 in, maybe rotate a little bit. Just, you know, the beauty about today is we have all different shapes, sizes, styles to choose from. So it's perfect.
All right.
Yeah, and that's super smart.
Oh, right hand there. Body shot. Luke, if you're watching this, lad, you are tough as nails. You're getting right hands by Andrew Tate every single day. There's the body shot again.
Distance is really good. There's a load of punches at this. Got sneaky little timing to it. With the body there. I thought I had his timing, but he's got. I tell he's thinking quite a lot.
Yeah.
His range is so tall. It's very hard to get on the inside of him.
Obviously, this guy's not tall, right? Like me, he's long. So a lot of people, especially when they don't have the experience, they cover a lot high. And this guy leaves his body wide open, and Andrew fucking murders to the body. Everyone laughs at the body sparring and thinks it's stupid. The thing about body sparring is you can do it.
Nah, body sparring is real brutal. Real brutal.
Doesn't matter the level, as long as they're a bit of a tough gun, you can do it. And then
It's how you get them body shots. You know, you hit the kidneys or any of your soft spots under the organ or underneath your ribs. But dude, it's just, I mean, if you're throwing real power behind it and they are up too high on their guard, bro, ooh, you get that solar plex shot or something like that, ooh, you're devastating people.
when you come to normal sparring, the body's just always there. It's easy. So yeah, he murders to the body. I think that's going to be a big deal in this fight.
Body sparring's hard because you can just go like this and block most of the shots. But what I love that Tate does, he's not asked about the fact that you're blocking it. He will just punch your arms and your shoulder full power, and that works. We've seen Canelo do that specifically against Callum Smith. I think it was in 2020. So fellow
That's how you get it open.
He just kept throwing right hooks to Callum's left bicep, and his whole arm was swollen like crazy. And that's what Tate does. He's not bothered about punching your arms because then trying to throw with swollen, bruised up arms, it's going to slow your speed down.
Yeah. Ain't no way it's not going to slow your speed down.
Body. More pads away from Tate. He's starting to dial it in now. Getting closer to the fight.
Boom.
I want to go again now. I'll start again. I'll do more and more and more. But you get tired, your technique gets sloppy. I'll go again.
I really do think that he's doing like a really good job. And like he's actually putting in the work. It's kind of wild to see.
Again. It's counterproductive. I feel a lot better now. Look.
Hey, and just in the middle of this, we'll go ahead and hit you guys with this. 99.2% of my viewers that are watching is not subscribed. If you made it this far, please subscribe. Please subscribe. And yeah, we'll get back to this video.
His advantage is that he's younger than me and bigger than me. That's it. He's not quicker than me. He's not smarter than me.
He's a younger, bigger him. But wouldn't that kind of...
No more experience than me. He's younger and bigger. So it's the whole versus the match.
Yeah, that's the other part about it is that if you have the experience and I mean, he's literally, I mean, Tate's kind of like taking it like this is war. Like you can see it on Tate. So, I mean, we'll see, dude. We'll see how much he actually puts down.
Can't watch this and say that he hasn't got the mindset for it. He's dialed in. He said the hardest part's not training more. Here we go. I don't know if this guy's a pro boxer or left hook there, nasty.
Bam.
Look, he's just relentless. He stays on you. Let's watch that work again that he does in the pocket. That was a nice left hand there. So he goes body. And he lifts that elbow up. See, even though this guy's smaller than him and he's trying to get in the pockets, it's hard to hit him. That was a nice left hook there as well. Crazy that. Oh, knocked him down. I'll be honest, this fight camp looks sick. I'm getting fired up for this. I was really looking forward to going initially just because it's so close to Christmas, but now that I'm watching all this, I can't wait. Right now, what's amazing is Tate did some training with the kickboxing K1 legend, Gokhan Saki.
I find it strange that more brothers aren't supposed to see up. I think that's what both people are brother for. That's the whole point of it, right? I think modern society gets in the way, getting married, and their wives start moaning, getting their own kids, and move out, and things that separate brothers. But I think that actually strong is having brothers by your side.
That's like super sick. Like he's actually bringing in like multiple people, not only sparring lots of different people and lots of different styles, but then also bringing in like professionals, like professionals, you know?
I think men have evolved to be in gangs or groups or tribes or teams. I think that's how you're most competitive. Even if a fighter gets very alone, they train at a camp with other fighters. That's how we are. So I have a full-time fight camp. We live together, we work together, we train together, we're best friends and goals.
He's training with Gokhan Saki. That is incredible. What a legend. What a tough son of a bitch as well. The giant killer, they called him. Love that what Tate said about brothers as well. I've got 2 little boys myself, and I wasn't really lucky enough to have a really good dad as a mentor, but now that I've got my 2 boys, it's my life goal and my life purpose to nurture that relationship into a strong brotherhood. Like, this is what I was saying about Tate being in the shape of his life. Check this out. Shredded. And then last one, 5 days ago, this video was posted of Andrew training with someone called Jonathan Banks, professional boxer, 29 and 3, and he's teaching him some boxing fundamentals from the ground up.
Everybody move backwards. Better than move forward.
Bam.
It's the wrong way to be, but let's go. See how you step? Now move it. Watch it. Move back and go. Just pay attention. Feel your feet on the canvas. Now come back forward. Feel your feet on the canvas. Let's go.
Yeah. What again? Right here behind you.
Just turn it over. Yep, like knocking on the door. You don't got to bring it back.
Now, usually I like to critique the comments, but this guy brought up a good point. He should not be changing up his fundamentals at this stage, which I do get to a certain extent, but he's not really changing up the fundamentals. This isn't really going to do anything to hurt him in the fight.
It's kind of like just learning something new, like just like something to have in the pocket.
My opinion, I think Tate looks sharp. He looks in crazy shape. He looks fast. He's difficult to read. Everyone who spars him says the same thing. He's very hard to fight. He's tricky. He's crafty. And I know the majority of his experience was in kickboxing, but you still learn a lot of crafty.
And that's what I thought in my head is like a lot of his stuff is from kickboxing, but he does have like a major majority in fighting in general. I'm pretty sure. Like I'm the guy's not an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he has to have been picking up fundamentals over all this time. They're around like 40 years old. You know, they kind of got to have something to where it's almost lined up. You know, because I mean, I just don't think he would have picked up another fight, especially at this age, if he didn't already kind of have some fundamentals of boxing in general, not just the kickboxing, because it all kind of ties in together at that point, you know. But
tricky veteran tactics that you can cross over from kickboxing to boxing. So let me know what you guys think of Tate's sparring footage. And if you liked the rap at the beginning, remember, go and check out my new tune. It's just made to be a banger, guys. It's not a life story. There's not a lot of substance to it. You put it on in the car.
yeah, go listen to it. Audi by Jonesies.
Or at the gym and just get yourself hyped up. That's it. First link in the description. So either do that, or if you like this video, then watch this one right here. I appreciate you tuning in. See you on the next one.
All right. Well, we just reacted to Andrew Tate sparring footage. And honestly, while we're right here, I'll do this, guys. Chase Demore. Come on. Chase Demore. Come on here. Training. No, what the hell am I doing? Training for Andrew Tate. I think this might just be Andrew Tate. Oh, right here. God, he slapped the shit out them hoes. Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, jeez, bro, that was a little bit violent. Did you hear that slap? That was pretty good, dude. Here, hold on here. Is this a different one, or is this the same one? Six days ago. Hold up.
The countdown is on for the Andrew Tate vs. Chase Demore boxing match on December 20th. Chase has been posting steady training clips on Instagram, showing him hitting the pads, working the bag, and staying focused in the gym. Like for Andrew Tate, comment for Chase Demore. The countdown is on for the Andrew Tate vs. Chase Demore boxing match on December.
What? Some bums for that. Hold up here. Well, I guess it is what it is. I can't really freak, man. Damn, man. Like I said, dude's a young guy, and maybe he can pull it through. Maybe he can't. We just don't know, you know. And a shout out to Sean Jones for giving us the video to watch. And yeah, if you guys would, like I said, please subscribe, please like, please follow. This has been another Willy P Reacts. I hope you guys have a good one, you know.